Good morning, everyone. My name is C.H. Srinath. I am from CSC department. My course title is Operating System. Today's topic about taming virtualization. Taming virtualization. Introduction to virtualization. Virtualization is the process of creating virtual versions of physical hardware resources. It enables multiple operating systems to run concurrently on a single physical machine. Taming virtualization involves understanding its benefits, challenges, and best practices for management. Introduction to Virtualization is the process of creating virtual versions of physical hardware resources. It enables multiple operating systems to run concurrently on single physical machine. Taming virtualization involves understanding its benefits, challenges, and best practices for the management. Next, and this is the introduction to virtualization. And next one is benefits of virtualization. Virtualization improves resource utilization and reduces hardware costs. It provides greater flexibility and agility in deploying applications and services. Enhanced disaster recovery options are possible through snapshots and backups of virtual machines. Benefits of visualization is the visualization improves and resource utilization and reduces hardware costs. It provides greater flexibility and agility in deploying applications and services. Enhanced disaster recovery options are possible through snapshots and backups of virtual machines. And next slide is the types of virtualization. Server virtualization involves pressure, a physical server into multiple virtual servers. Desktop virtualization allow users to access virtual desktop remotely. Application virtualization enables running applications in isolated environments without local installation. The virtualization types are three types. There are server virtualization, desktop virtualization, and application virtualization. Server virtualization is nothing but it involves partitioning a physical server into multiple virtual servers. Desktop virtualization is nothing but it allows users to access the virtual desktop remotely. And application virtual is nothing but it enables running applications in isolated environments without local installation. And this is a virtualization. This is physical hardware, hypervisor, and VM is VM. And next slide is key virtualization technologies. Hyper Hypervisors are the core software that create and manage virtual machines. Type 1 hypervisors run directly on hardware offering better performance. Type 2 hypervisor run on top of an existing operating system providing easy of use. Key virtualization. This is the key virtualization technologies. And next slide is the common hypervisors and platforms. VMware is a popular type 1 hypervisor used in enterprise environments. Microsoft Hyper-V integrates with Windows Server for virtualization needs. KVM is kernel-based virtual machine. Is an open source hypervisor or for Linux systems. Mm, this is the VMware is a popular type 1 hypervisor used in enterprise environments. Microsoft Hyper-V integrates with Windows Server for virtualization needs. KVM means kernel-based virtual machine. Is an open source hypervisor for Linux systems. This is the common hypervisors and platforms. And next two slide is challenges of visualization. Over provisioning can lead to resource contention and degraded performance. Security risk increase due to the complexity of virtual environments. And managing and monitoring multiple virtual machines requires prohibited tools. The provisioning can lead to resource contention and degraded performance. Security risks increase due to the complexity of virtual environments. Managing and monitoring multiple virtual machines requires tools. This is the LCF candidate seminar. Resource contention aware performance energy trade-off in cheap multiprocessor. And next slide is best practices for taming virtualization. Implement resource allocation policies to prevent commitment. Regularly update and patch virtualization software to address vulnerabilities. Use segmentation and network security measures to protect virtual machines. Best practices for taming virtualization is nothing but the implement resource allocation policies to prevent or overcommitment and the use segmentation and network security measures to protect virtual machines. Regularly update and patch virtualization software to address vulnerability. And next slide is the virtualization management tools. Visualization management tools are tools like vSphere and vSphere and SCVMM and Proxmox help manage large virtual environments efficiently. Automated provisioning and streamlined development process. Monitoring solution provide insights into performance and resource utilization. These are the management tools, visualization management tools like vSphere and SCVMM, automated provisioning and streamlined development process, monitoring solution provide insights into performance and resource utilization. And next slide is the security in virtualized environments. Isolate virtual machines to prevent lateral movements of threats. Use robust access controls and audit logs for managing permissions. Encrypt data in transit and at rest within virtual environments. Security in virtualized environments is nothing but the isolate virtual machines to prevent lateral movement of threads, use robust access controls and audit logs for managing permissions, and data is transit and at rest within virtual environment. This is the architectural layers of data virtualization, data sources, that consolidated data, and end users. That in data sources, databases, lot devices, social media, websites, spreadsheets, flat files, and consolidated data means data lake, data warehouse, data mats. And end users is BI tools, reporting tools, business applications, operational systems. This is the architectural layers of data virtualization. And next slide is the optimizing virtualization performance. Allocate resources based on workloaded priorities and performance matrices. Use SSD storage and high-speed networking to reduce IO bottlenecks. Bottlenecks regularly review and adjusting resource allocation and adjust resource allocation for efficiency. Allocate resources based on workload priorities and performance matrices. Use SSD storage and high-speed networking to reduce bottlenecks. Regularly review and adjust resources allocation for efficiency. Cloud and virtualization synergy. Cloud platforms heavily rely on virtualization to provide scalable services. Hybrid cloud solution combine on-premises virtualization with cloud resources. Effective management ensures seamless integration and performance. And next slide is future trends in virtualization. Containerization, Docker Kubernetes offers lightweight visualization alternatives. AI-driven automation will enhance management and security. Edge virtualization is expanding to support lot and disturbed application. These are the future trends in virtualization. And next one is case studies of successful virtualization. Many enterprises have reduced costs and improved agility through virtualization. Virtualization has enabled rapid disaster recovery and business continuity. Proper management has led to better resource utilization on and reduced downtime. This is the case studies of successful virtualization. And the summary and key takeaways. Summary visualization, taming visualization requires a comprehensive understanding of technologies and best practices. Proper resource management and security are critical for successful visualization. Continuous monitoring and adoption ensure visualization remains beneficial and secure. And reference is the VMware and Microsoft. VMware vSphere documentation. Thank you.